We have early access for contested territory, so let's just jump right in because there's a lot to see. I've been playing this non-stop, spent hours upon hours already doing this, and I am obsessed. I know you guys are gonna love this. So let's give a quick rundown. So I am the banana squad. I'm a part of the yellow team along with all of these others right here. And right now it's just a few YouTubers and NK staff, which is really cool to see. And so far we have a pretty solid lead. We started off at the very bottom yesterday, and then I don't know how many of us are playing, but I know that I personally did like half of these because I just wouldn't stop. Now how it works is you get these tickets, right? And we're gonna go click on, let's say, this purple one right here. Now, if you beat this score that's already been put there, you use a ticket. But what's cool is, let's say you just can't beat it, right? You cannot beat this score. You can keep going without spending any tickets. And I think you get about 4 tickets a day is what I was understanding. Right now, since we have the early access, we're getting like a lot of tickets, but normally you can't no life it. Now you can still no life it, but in a different way. Like I said, so let's say you really want to beat this boss tile, but you just can't. You can literally sit here all day trying to beat this without any repercussions. That is so cool. And then when you finally beat it, you would be using your ticket, but now your team has gained it. Now these little green tiles are going to be uncaptured tiles. Look, you can zoom in here too. It's like a cool little chessboard. This is so exciting, guys. So let's just do an uncaptured one. And what's also cool that we'll cover in a little bit are the relics. So when you unlock a relic tile, so anything with the chest is going to be a relic tile, and you get a special thing for it. It's kind of like monkey knowledge in a way because you're getting a special ability. And as you can see here, I've unlocked a few, or our team has unlocked a bunch of them. And I think you're allowed to use up to 5. Okay, you can use up to 4. And right now, like we have this one equipped, which your hero starts the game with 3 extra levels, just like the monkey knowledge. All attacks can pop lead balloons, which is awesome. And all activated ability cooldowns reduce 10%. That's super helpful. And basically contested territory is just a bunch of challenges where you're trying to compete against others in challenges. Now, right now there's 0 score set because we're not capturing someone else's tile. Normally this would say like 7 or 8, and you have to beat it in less upgrades than the previous person to win that tile. So since we're only going to round 46, we don't need that much to do here. And since we're going to try to go for the least, I'm going to go with just the regular old dartling here. Now, what's easy about this is like an uncaptured tile, we can use as many towers as we want and we'll capture the tile. But you got to think of it like this. You don't want to waste that ticket on an easy beatable tile, right? You wanted to set that score so high that people are going to have a tough time like beating it, and you can guarantee that tile for longer. Now, what makes this so fun and addicting, at least for me, is that like, let's say that I was like, oh no, I chose the wrong tower. You can restart it again, like I said, with no repercussions. You can just keep going over and over and over until you finally perfect the best strategy to take over that tile with the least amount possible. Now, what's really cool, and we'll get into it in a little bit, is that this just happens to be one where you have the least amount of upgrades used. Well, there's one where there's least cash used, and then there's the boss events as well. Now, those are super fun. It's usually like 1 or 2 tiers of the boss. Mostly what I've seen is just 1 tier so far, and I think I had 1 2 tier, meaning that all you have to do is get to round 40 and beat the boss faster than the person before you. It's so much fun. And what's really cool is like there's more basic tiles, and then there's those harder tiles like the boss tiles, right? So let's say you have some super try hard pro players on your team, then they can go after the big dogs and go after those boss events, while your main objective is just to like take out the little tiles, just for that like dominance factor of having more tiles than the other team. But me personally, I've just enjoyed no lifing it, like spending tons of hours on this, trying to get the best score possible. And I hope my future team is proud of me because I'm just gonna not stop. And I love this. This is so much fun. Now, what I think I did here is that also, like, if you have 4 tickets and let's say you didn't use them, let's say you're on vacation or you were at work all day, so you couldn't use your tickets, right? You can actually give them to your team, or they can just use them. I'm not sure how that works. So like your pro player, you could just have like a ringer on the team that just like, for instance, I would just have Supreme Avocado play all the hard ones, and I just sacrifice my tickets for him so he could beat them all. Oh, and there's race ones too. I forgot about that. There's race ones, boss ones, least money, least towers. There's so much to choose from. So you don't have to be like a specialty. You don't have to be like, oh man, like I'm really bad at bosses, or oh man, I'm really bad at timed events, because you can just do one of these little ones here. It's so much fun. Oh, I was worried about lead on 28 and I totally forgot my relics. Any tower I place down can pop leads. See, that kind of stuff is going to change how you play as well. So a couple of times how I've gotten the least towers is I just save up for like, let's say this guy right here, I get him to the middle pass so he can pop camo, top pass so he can pop lead, and he carries like all the way to the 40s, no problem. So with those kind of events, it's super easy. So now for this one with Hydra rocket pods, I don't don't really think there's much that can get through us. And all we have to do is take down a few Moab or one Moab on round 40 and we're good to go. So now we have only 6. Now that's going to be really tough to beat. I don't think it's actually possible to beat, right? Because the whole time you're playing this, you're thinking too, because I was like, I really would just like to use attack. I feel like attack could get through this very simply, but the problem with that is that there's no camo. The helicopter can do it all, but so can the Dartling. So I figured I'd try out the Dartling and he's pretty good so far. What else can you do less? Let me know below. Another thing to note is you'll see it said checkpoint reached right there. And what's really cool is, so let's say that we lose right now, you'll just retry from round 40. Or if you do the home screen, like if we backed out real quick because we're scared, you'd start back at round 40. It's really awesome, but it's also kind of scary because like you no longer can you just like stop on round 27. It's going to reset the whole thing and you got to just start from scratch. So you get that round 40 checkpoint, you're good to go. We should be able to eat most of these and I don't really care because we have a lot of monkey knowledge, as you can see. And another thing to note is that you don't have monkey knowledge on the top tiles, like the banner tiles and stuff. You don't get monkey knowledge. It's like a no monkey knowledge run. So for these ones, I have no problem sacrificing a ton of lives just to get to that tower. I want to keep at least the least cash or the least amount of towers. So here's at the end. I'm going to lose a lot of lives here, but it doesn't matter because it is the end. So we get that victory. And since we're the ones to set it, we automatically get that tile. But like I said, I don't think you can go any lower than that. So you're going to get team trophies, whatever these thingies are, and that monkey money, which is great because as you guys know, I have already spent a tons of monkey money. Luckily, this isn't my main account. This is like an account for the event because I've spent tons of it continuing. And as you can see floating around, we have a Bloonarius boss event. We have Lich and we have Vortex, and there's several of them. So you can pick your choosing. So let's say you have a good hour to play Bloons. You can come on here and try out this event here and take your time to beat it. Let's say you don't have that much time. Just go do one of these easier tiles, which is just least cash. You got to spend less than $14,000. Really not that big of a deal. So it's just depending on how much you want to play. Now, what I've been doing, my strategies to keep our team on top is I go after the top players. So look at purple's right below us. So we're only going to attack purple for now to get rid of all of their stuff. And this one is a boss battle in 56 seconds. But I want to see what towers I have. You don't have to, you can come in here without losing any tickets. You can test it all out and try it if you'd like to. We do have farms, so we can make that money. And we have tax and ice. So that could definitely take out that boss pretty quickly. Now, what's scary about these boss events is that they do take a minute and you do want to prep them as best as you can. So then I try to remember all those times that I was taught how to play the boss event by Supreme and I just struggle. So like already I feel like I've spent too much money. I should have sacrificed lives or time or whatever, but I just get scared playing these boss events. Like I feel like right now we're going to lose some time. Okay, good. No time lost there. Okay, maybe almost. Okay, good. So now I feel safe to farm, but I feel like I've already made a grave mistake. So the boss events, basically, you need a lot more time for these things because you don't know if you're going to waste that 20, 30 minutes just to find out you're like way behind. And as I mentioned before, the boss events are just much harder because you cannot click home in the same way that you normally would. Like right now, if I don't get all of these and one of them just starts going away, normally you'd click home and you redo that round and maybe upgrade a little bit so you don't lose that penalty timer. On here, if I was to hit home, we start back on round 1 because we haven't hit a checkpoint yet. So you kind of have to like balance between greeting and not greeting just to make sure. Like right now I'm like, should I greed? But we've been kind of chasing these a little bit. But yeah, I kind of want to because I need 720 for double shot and just not to get that penalty because the penalty immediately starts coming off this time here at 56 seconds. You gotta, it's kind of hard, guys. It's kind of hard, at least for me. I gotta stop forgetting these relics. I did it again. I put my sniper down. You don't need one. Every tower I have can pop leads. That is so very helpful, guys. You have no idea. See, look, I messed up a little bit. I got a big fat timer going down here. 8 seconds I just lost. I have to beat that boss in less than 8 seconds now. That is super scary. So our checkpoint's been reached on round 40. Those 3 seconds are really gonna kill us now, though. I was thinking of maybe going with, I used this guy for money. We got $5,000. That was totally worth it. I was thinking about going with this guy with like the tax zone, but then I realized we're really not gonna have much to actually clean up at the end unless we use like the Maelstrom. Maybe we can just do that. Maybe we can go tax zone and go Maelstrom at the end. Oh, that could be pretty cool. And maybe we should grab another one too, right? Just there's 2 of them just so we can be safe about it. And then we'll grab this guy too if we get enough money for it. I think this can actually work out pretty well. Let's take, oh yeah, this is gonna work out great. Awesome. I think, right? If we just wait for it to come out. Let's hit it now, Okay, there we go. Get that flash bomb there to help out a little bit. I think we got this. Oh no, okay. Okay. So this is a perfect example though. So I wasn't paying attention. It's retry from round 40 for only 200 bucks. You can't really complain. That's nothing too crazy. This time I think we got it. At least I think we do. I think we do. Okay. So let's grab that first ability there. I think that should be enough to clean up everything, right? Right. Okay. And we'll do it again. Wait for it to be right there. There we go. Oh, but we're going so fast. We're not going to have another ability. So we're going to have to like buy sell on this thing. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That's not good, guys. Oh my gosh. Do we not have one? What's going on here? What's going on? Why do we not have our ability? Uh-oh. Victory. Did we beat it? Oh, we just have to beat Bloonarius, not the Bloons afterwards? That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know that. I'm cool with that. So we get a relic for this one. Plus, we set the new time at 6 seconds better. So now someone else has to come in and try even harder for that. So everyone's going to have different strategies. I'm not sure what the best one is, but mine right now is literally just to take down the purple team because they have the most. And if I sign in and the green has the most, I take them down. So right now we're going to do Brickles battles, which is rounding or least tiers rounding up, whatever that means. So we have to go, as you can see, there's already 11 sets. So we have to do this in less than 11 upgrades. Now that sounds easy, but when you just place a tower down, that's one. That's a super fat waste and it's hard to think about what to do. And since this is a tougher one, we do not have the monkey knowledge. So we do not get a cheaper military and we just have to start with really not much here. It's like not the best towers to start with. So maybe just a ninja, but then you got to think too, what am I going to go late game with? Because we're going to have to get up to like a double shot to make this ninja worth it. So just placing him down could be a big waste of money. So I'm gonna try something a little risky here. Since we're starting on round 7, it's probably not gonna work, but what I've been doing a lot is just sacrificing the first 2 rounds to get that upgrade. And if we can't, oh my gosh, I'm $25 short here. I was just trying to go straight for the Dartling and then we would have been a-okay. I don't think that's gonna work though, because this is definitely more than 25. But when you get those road spikes and you got the Mana Shield, that's the best strategy. Just sacrifice it until you can get a helicopter or a Dartling, you're good to go. So for this one, I've counted them up enough and I'm gonna go for the craziest strat here. We're just gonna rock a boat solo without any upgrades until we can get the helicopter, and the helicopter can sell us well past like round 50, I believe. All right, we've made it. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're good to go. We just got to get the lead, that 1750, I think it is, by like round 28. That might be a little tough. And we managed to get our lead well before 28. That's pretty awesome. Now we just need to get that camo for 33. And this has been my strategy thus far, is just getting the helicopter all the way up with the middle path, and it just handles everything. It's pretty awesome. But it does have to be a longer map like this one, or I did one on Cubism, or Over the Hedge, I believe, as well. Now we're already starting to chase a little bit. Pursuit's not the best. Oh my gosh. Why are you locked in place? Why are you locked in place? Oh my gosh. Oh no, that was not supposed to happen. What a waste. Now we have to start back from round 20. So I targeted the wrong way, unfortunately, and I didn't go to follow mouse. I went to patrol points. Now you gotta kind of have to take over yourself a little bit, which is what makes this strategy kind of cool, is because the Razor Rotors is where it's at. It's chopping up those balloons in the meantime. If you just chase them around like a crazy person, you're gonna miss a lot of free pops there. That's why I like to just handle it myself, make sure we don't lose or nothing. We still might lose a few lives here. Maybe not. I don't think so. Yeah, okay, this guy's pretty good. Now imagine against these ceramics though, it's gonna be really tough. But we do have a checkpoint now, which is really good. That's what we're trying to go for. So now if we need to restart, we start on 40, not 20. Can we get all these? I don't know, actually. I don't think we can. That's not going to work. Well, there's a few bugs apparently left because we got reset back to 20, even though it said checkpoint on round 40. So let's do it again for a third time. All right, so the checkpoint has been reached again, and we are on round 40. And this time I'm going to have this guy like right here ready to go, so we can just get every single hit on it. I'm just not ever really sure with the Moab. Like, is it better to have the like blades hit it, or do you just want to be closer with the bullets? I never really know. We should be fine though. I've done this a few different times with this guy, but to be honest, I did have the monkey knowledge and stuff, so this guy was a lot better. You know, I had a lot less damage on the Moab, things like that. So hopefully we can do this. I think we are okay, but you never know. We have a lot of ceramics going through, but that's the best we can do. And we managed to pull it off with 11 left. That's what I'm talking about. So from this point on, we might have to do it ourselves, which is a little scary, or we're just gonna have to upgrade. But if we can beat this with just these tiers and then the Apache, we are golden. Look at this. We still have 4 left. No one's gonna be able to beat that. At least I hope anyway. But of course, what has me shaking in my boots are going to be these ceramics, and they're coming up, I think, on this round, right? Oh, no, this round's just camo. Ceramics are gonna be like on 47 and 49, and I'm really, really scared. So I'm hoping we can get that 21,000 before that. Here they go. Oh gosh, here we go. I just don't think we're gonna be able to make it. We only have 11 lives. my gosh. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. No way. Ugh. So we are gonna grab a grape shot here and hope that that helps. It's definitely gonna help for round 40. So it did save us 40 lives. So hopefully it's enough to like help us out with those like camo ceramics and or not camo, but just regular ceramics and stuff. Because if not, we're gonna have to upgrade even more. And right now we still have a good spot. 3 is still decent, but we might have to go with like that top path like destroyer, and then that would be a guarantee. But I don't want to have to take it that far, you know. And here's the make or break right here. Let's see if that grape shots is enough to like break these things up. Maybe. Dude, this guy's pretty good. Grape shots has it going on. I think we only lost like 6 lives. I can't complain. Here's these fortified ceramics, and here's where I think our problem's gonna happen. I just don't think we could take all these out. Can we? No, we can't. All right, you know what? Then we'll just go like this, and we'll just have to do it this way. We're still gonna capture the tile, but it's just not gonna be what we want. Let's just go back to pursuit. I mean, forget about it. Who cares at this point? This guy's gonna be just enough to take it out. We're okay. This team just won't work, and not at all. Okay, so the relics still do apply in the regular mode when you don't have monkey knowledge. So it's just monkey knowledge, it doesn't matter, not the relics. Okay, you learn something new every day, guys. But that's very, very helpful because we were not gonna have enough for hydro rocket pods by 28. We would have just lost a chunk of lives. Oh, we are cutting this one super short, super short. I just don't wanna upgrade nothing. Like, don't make me upgrade anything. We're so close to it. Okay, there we go. We got the hydro rocket pods. Now I'm wondering if there's like a purple Bloon relic, because I saw a white Bloon relic, because if you had that, we could just go with the top path like laser dude and we would be good to go, but he just can't pop purples, and that could prove to be a problem because I would way rather prefer like the 4th tier up here than the rocket storm. But we will see. I think we're doing pretty good, and rocket storm will just shred through all those ceramic rounds. I think we're okay. Now I'm wondering if rocket storm is going to be better than that helicopter, and so far it looks like yes, but obviously it's going to be a little bit more spray factor since I put him all the way back there. I'd rather just chase the front than chase the back, I guess, but this might be a bad idea. We might lose, or maybe not. No, shredded right through. I love it. I think we should get rocket storm just to be safe though. I was hoping we could make it through, but if that's just 1 Moab, think about it when there's 2 on 52. That's not gonna, or on 50 even. But I honestly think it might have been a bad call to place this guy so farther back. I put him back there just to be lazy, but I should have put him right here, kind of like where the boat is, so he doesn't have as much spray right here. See, we cannot take 2 Moabs with this guy. This is crazy to me. But now if I feel like rocket storm right now, we can take them both out, hopefully. Oh my gosh. It's just a matter of having rocket storm ready to go. This thing is actually super powerful. I'm not much of an ability user myself, but when you need them, man, those things are great. Now we got 3 Moabs. If I can take out the first one on my own, I think we'd be better off. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, then we'll wait for the second one and do the same thing we just did. I think we'll be okay. There's more Moabs on 54. Oh my gosh, this is getting gut wrenching, guys. We need that thing to regenerate just in time, like a perfect amount of time. It might actually work. It might actually work. Yes, okay. But the problem is 55. We need it to regenerate before that 4th one, and I don't think it's going to. Oh, heck yes, it worked. It worked. Oh my gosh, we might beat this with 3 upgrades left. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to use it. I don't want to, but maybe we can use it to our advantage right here. Please don't be really difficult, 56. I don't know what's on 56. Don't be difficult. Tell me it's just 1 Moab. Tell me that's it. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing right now. I don't even care. There we go. Bazinga. What's this plus 20 money mean? Does that mean we get extra 20 money? I don't actually heard of that one. But here's a cool thing I want to show you guys as well. When you click home after taking 4 hours to beat a challenge like I just did, it's going to show you other things that happen. So as you can see, the purple team is kind of like disrupting some stuff right now, and they just took 2 more tiles away from us. So in my endeavors to take purple down, they took more of us down. And I believe that last one you saw is after a certain amount of time, they go away. Like this says neutral in 19 hours. Okay, so you just have to hold it for the most amount of time until they kind of cycle through, I'm guessing. And you'll probably see other creators go after this one. This has been the battle. Tile BAG has been the battle back and forth. I had it for a tiny little bit and it got taken away from me. But that one is the fun one. And before we go, Ninja Kiwi, you guys are awesome. I am so excited for this. You guys have outdone yourself. This is a straight up another game inside of a game. This is crazy. And the amount of time you can spend there, my 3,000 something hours on Steam is gonna go berserk through the roof. And thank you guys for that. And thanks for letting me be a part of this early access. Super stoked about that. Can't believe we've made it this far. I love you guys. Love everybody watching. And let me know below what you want to see in the next contested territory video. And if you enjoyed that, then I know you'll like this video where we use every single hero on the map at once to be in poppable mode, and then we see how far we can take them. It gets insane.